Hi, hello everyone. Okay, so Val, you're online now. Uh,
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. The network, eh? The network is, I don't know, something else. How are you?
I'm fine, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. See, this live thing, I'm not used to it. I'm trying to see how I can put the topic and hi Jesus. So I'm trying to see how I can put the topic. How do I do this? So nah, eh?
I
Mm,
think you already know the topic.
I beg. They know the topic, Abby, so no, we'll just leave them.
hmm
Yes. Yeah. So how are you?
I'm fine.
Why are you acting shy? Guys, this guy is not a shy person, oh.
I'm not I'm not shy. I'm not shy.
Oh my God. So I'm waiting for blessing. I don't know. Blessing. Okay, please. I will accept your call when we start. Your request when we start. So um, let's wait for people more to join. Please, I need you to share this live video so that your friends can get to know about it. Let me. Val, which network are you using? This one is, I don't know, this Tizeti
I'm on
network is
LinkedIn.
not
What network
sharp.
are you using?
I'm using Tizeti, but I want to switch to 9 Mobile.
Okay.
I don't know where Blessing is. Oh, she's not online. Should we start or we should wait?
No, we have to start when she comes and she joins us because we have short time.
Okay, somebody has sent a request. I don't know if she's the one. Okay, she's not the one. Okay. Okay, so good morning, everybody. Happy
Good morning.
weekend. How you doing? Yeah, today is Saturday. Saturdays are for overwhelmed. Me, I'm like when I leave this place now, I have a party. So
Winifred is saying start to
I can't hear you, Val. You need to talk well. Oh, I can't hear
I'm
you.
hearing
So you're
I'm
acting
hearing you
shy, and
saying
you're not a
start
shy person. Oh.
to
Please
somebody
put
is
this
saying
the phone close to you so that everybody can hear me. I can't hear you.
I'm hearing you loud and clear. Are you not hearing me? Hello,
I don't know
person.
why I can't hear you.
Are you
I
not
can
hearing
hear
me?
you, but not really. I can hear you, not really.
I'm on earphone. I'm hearing you.
Okay, so maybe I should use my own too. It's not here. Okay, so let's start. Let's start. Hi everybody. See, you see somebody say Val no they shy you. See?
I'm not. You are the one saying I'm shy. I am not. I'm not a shy person.
Yeah, but the way you're acting now, you're acting small, small. Okay, so let's just go straight to the point. I think when blessing comes on, we'll accept her requests. So Val, the topic for today is why do relationship slash marriages fail these days? Like everywhere you turn to, divorce, everywhere you talk to, heartbreak, all the time. Why is it that? I know you're a relationship expert, so that's why I want you here this show. And I need you to talk to people. A lot of people are going through a lot. A lot of people are depressed. They don't even have who to talk to anymore. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So please, can we hear your own side?
Okay. Well, My name is Valchino. Let me just introduce myself again. I'm a love doctor. It's been over 15 years that I've been talking about relationships. Although I don't go public, this is actually one of the first time I'm coming out to speak about marriage. So the reason why marriages crash or relationship is there are a lot of reasons, but let's talk about the lack of common goals. Do you understand? So most people
Okay.
they go into marriage without even understanding their partner, without even knowing what they're going into. At some point in marriage, you have to understand that there's a point you will get to marriage, that love drops down. So you need a reason to stay in that marriage. And those are the common goals. So a lot of people don't even understand this fact. They don't even share common goals. They just get into marriage because maybe because of societal pressure, because of family pressure, like you like this person, I want my son to marry this person, and at the end of the day, you get involved with that person. At a short period of time, that marriage might not even work because the two of you have nothing to share in common. So this is one of the major reasons that marriages crash. I believe, in the past few years that I've been counseling marriages, I come to realize that a lot of people don't even have something in common, but they just choose to be married because everybody marries. You want to marry, So before you get into marriage, you have to self-actualize. You have to discover yourself. You have to know what you like. You have to know what you like in people. You have to know, the things that makes you happy. Is that what you're finding in this person? Are you getting me? So by the time you have this whole stuff, in your palm, then you enjoy your marriage. So this is just one reason.
Okay. All right. I've heard that side. Okay. So what about men that, let me ask this question because I know men, they are naturally cheat. They love to cheat a lot.
Okay.
Even though they have the most beautiful woman as their wife, they will still go and cheat. Even if the wife give them snake in the monkey shadow, give them all manners of style, cook the best food for them, give them everything they want, they will still cheat. Why is it like that? Okay. Why is it like that?
I'll say something. Men are dogs.
You say what?
Men are dogs.
Yes, I like that word.
Do you understand? Men are dogs. Actually, I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to insult anybody, but this is something that women have to understand. God created a man to have sex, to multiply. If you want to go through the Bible, you understand that men were created to have sex. So you as a woman, if you are giving him that sex, it's not just all about the sex sometimes. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's not just about the sex. Do you know that your brain must be working perfectly? Some people fall in love with people who are intelligent. It's not about knowing how to have sex and do other things, but you don't even know how to do the basic things in marriage. When you start doing some certain things and your husband starts looking outside, definitely he will cheat on you. And these are just the reasons why we are talking about the reasons why marriages crash. Do you understand? And there are so many things that would make a man to cheat on a woman. There are so many things, especially unforgiveness. Unforgiveness. If your husband, maybe something happens in the past and you keep holding this thing, you don't want to let it go. If you don't forgive completely, if you don't forgive, from the depth of your heart, then you will understand that there is no forgiveness. When you keep revisiting the past trauma, you can't even give the present, that space to heal, the wounds the space to heal, you know, and you keep doing things without even forgiving this person, you know, it's gonna make this person to look the other way. If a man is not getting the attention he needs, he will look the other way. You can't do anything about it. You can't even control that. Especially when somebody puts you in the house and feeds you. Do you understand? There are men who are men. Not every man is a man. Some people, women feed them and control them, sweetheart. You need to understand this fact. But when a real man keeps you in the house and feeds you, and at the end of the day, you're not giving him that thing he needs, trust me, he will look outside. And when he starts looking outside, it's your fault. So there are so many reasons why men cheat. And those are the reasons why marriages still crash. There are so many of them. There are so many of them. Communication. Communication is also
communication.
Some people don't communicate. Some people don't even know how to tell their husband, baby, this is what I feel, this is what I don't like this. Some men don't even know how to communicate with their wives. Communication is also a problem. Major. This is a major problem. Especially, maybe you are snoozing into your partner's phone. You know, you see something, you're not even sure about what you're seeing. You have it in your heart. He's cheating on me. Do you understand? You don't want to talk about, you don't even know if he's chatting his cousin. You don't even know if he's, I'm using a very simple example to express this topic. Do you understand? Then as a woman, you have it in your heart, and you're just like, you know, you're just dealing with this stuff, but you don't want to talk to your husband. You might actually talk to him and you just realize that what he was doing with that phone is not exactly what you're thinking. And that will make you to internalize emotions. You will internalize pain. Do you understand? And these things will start breaking up your marriage. And at the end of the day, you don't even expect the man to stay. He will definitely go to someone that gives him affection. So this is part of the reason why marriages break. There's a lot of them anyway.
Okay. Is that the only thing you want to say? I'm still expecting you to say something. There's something I'm expecting you to say. Okay. What about, wait. Let's now talk about these ladies out there now. Women out there are dangerous.
Okay.
Not all. Let's just say 80% of the women. Should we use Nigeria or should we generalize it? Let's use Nigeria.
No. Okay.
Let me use Nigeria because I live in Nigeria. 80% of women in Nigeria,
okay,
Boko, that is what they say in Yoruba, to collect somebody's husband and they sweet them for body. Yes. Like, you need a married man that has money, okay? You not go just chop clean mouth waka. No, they won't die put for that place. So. Yeah. Somebody is saying not all. I said 80%. I didn't say all. True or false? This person is who is weird. He said because what? No, but it's the truth.
No, I want to
true or false, Val?
No, what are you asking true or false? I need to understand. Come again, please.
What I'm trying to say here is that 80% of Nigerian women love to.
I think your network is breaking.
Oh my God!
Sorry,
your network
is breaking. Okay, can you?
Sorry, can you see me now? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can see.
I can see you, but you're freezing a little bit. Yes.
Okay. Is it okay now?
I'm hearing you. You can keep talking. It will go well.
What I'm trying to say is 80% of Nigerian women love to date married men, okay? And okay, you're dating a married man. Why you not just chop clean mouth, waka comot? But no, they won't die put for inside that matter. They no want comot. You see, at the end of the day, they go into diabolical means, making a man to love them more and chase Yale out of the house.
Sorry. What makes you think they are going through a diabolical means? What makes you think they are going diabolical?
Listen, don't you watch movies and even in real life too?
You know what I'm asking you this question.
Wait, I have met a lot of women. I've met a lot of women that tell me that when they go to church for prayer and all that, they tell them that it's not clear eyes, that it's not with their eyes that the husband left them to follow another woman. It happens now. Val, stop all these things you're doing. I beg. You know what's going on. Some people, they say you use Kayamata, and I don't know if Kayamata works.
Listen, forget about the whole diabolic stuff. Forget about Kayamata. Forget about jazz and all that. Let me tell you the truth. Do you know that people get married, and at some point a man will just realize that, oh my God, I made a mistake. I'm asking you a question.
That what?
You know, listen, you don't just say that a man or a woman goes.
Blessing is okay. Blessing is online. Blessing, send a request. Blessing, send a request so that I can accept you. Please go ahead.
So you can't just say that a man that a man is into another woman because the other woman used jazz on him. What makes you think he didn't find something? What makes you think he didn't find something more enticing in the other woman?
Like what?
Maybe the woman fucks well. Maybe she cooks well. Maybe she has a good attitude. Yes, we are adults. Let's face the reality. Some women don't even see. Let me tell you, I was undergoing a counseling class last year. A man was telling me that the wife doesn't know how to make love. I went down the road telling the woman what to do to the man. I don't know if you get this. Do you know how this guy was suffering in his marriage because the wife cannot even give him a blowjob? Her teeth will injure his dick from the up to the down. And at the end of the day, this is a problem. So when this problem keeps happening and you meet a sex machine, somebody who satisfies you, and you decide to leave that marriage. Okay, ladies, I know one thing you always want to talk about on this show, and I'll bring it in. You are the Doche and the wife. That is actually one of the things going viral right now. Now, let me tell you something. You know, in Yoel's case, he didn't divorce the first wife. He didn't divorce the first wife. She's still there. And the other woman is still there. No matter what other people are saying, you don't even know why they got involved. You don't even know what this guy has been going through in his marriage. There's a saying that goes that you might think you know the complete truth, but what you know is just a fraction of the whole truth. There are things you don't know. So I'm using this as an example. You don't even know why these things are happening. If people don't come to you, you won't understand. I have a lot of people that do come on my table, and if you start dealing with marriages, honestly speaking, you will know that sometimes you don't jump into conclusions. Men go through hell. Some women also go through hell. I am not trying to defend anybody. I'm trying to be general. Women also go through hell. Men also go through hell. So for you,
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, please. This lady, Isioma Naturals, she said at Queen Diva's show, I think you are deviating. Today's topic is supposed to focus on marital issues. Is it only marital issues? Please go and check the topic again. Not only marital issues, please. Not only marital issues, relationships too.
I don't think we are deviating.
I am not deviating. I'm just stating the obvious fact. Like you see today, I just said 80% of women, okay, maybe I may not be correct with the percentage, but you see that 80% of women, that's what I said, prefer to date married men. I did not deviate. It's still what we are saying. It's still part of the issues. Or are you not seeing what's happening on Instagram? Are you not seeing what's happening on the internet today? Where you see a married woman comes out to cry that somebody has taken her husband, blah, 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 and all that. So how am I deviating? I'm not, please. It's part of the thing. You need to just hear the truth because it's the damn truth. Okay? So, Val, continue, please.
So, well, I think I have answered your question anyway, because you said why some women will not just cut the cake and, let the whole let the whole piece. Why are they jumping into another person's marriage? So honestly speaking, this is what I think.
You don't understand. You know what I'm saying is this. I'm not trying to judge anybody. Do you understand? I'm saying even if you date a married man, it shouldn't be in the expense of the other woman's relationship with the man. Do you get? I still know some girls that would date a married man. Their own are to just collect money. Nothing more, nothing like. They are not interested in marrying the man or taking the man away from his first wife or his wife, rather. Do you understand what I'm saying? But some people no send. Why is it like that? That's what I'm saying.
Why is it like that?
Women, if women can support women, I think we should help.
Listen, let me ask you this question. Why do men look outside? So let's start from there.
Why do men look outside?
Yeah.
I asked you a question before. Yes, so many factors. Let's say if the woman is not good in bed. I've met somebody who said something like that the wife is not good in bed. Okay. That when you call the wife, he likes it, but she doesn't like it. Do you understand? So sometimes it might be sex. Sometimes it might be the way the woman dresses. Sometimes it might be hygiene. Okay? Sometimes it might be communication problem. Okay? So these are the factors, common factors. Then sometimes nothing, just that the man is a flex naturally.
Okay, now when these things, now listen, just please be completely honest with yourself. Okay?
Okay.
I'm a very honest person. Very honest.
Okay.
Now, when these things happen, do you expect a man to keep revolving in that sadness?
Well, when what happens, Val, I can't wait. Like when he leaves.
You mentioned issues. You mentioned issues, possible issues, right? So when a man is experiencing unprofessional sex, let me put it like that anyway, then maybe the woman can't cook, she doesn't know how to dress, she's just,
Okay.
When these things are happening and the man is just realizing that, oh my God, I didn't, okay, maybe the man, maybe it's one of those things I said before, maybe it's an arranged marriage, or maybe they just jump into marriage without even understanding themselves. So when this kind of thing happens, the question is, do you think the man should keep revolving around the sadness?
Now, let me tell you something, okay? When you're married to a man, I believe a woman should make sure to try to do all her possible best to make that marriage work.
Blessing is online. Hello, Blessing. Can you hear us?
Blessing's network. Blessing, which network are you using?
MTN are the best in Nigeria.
Hey, don't advertise anybody here. Don't advertise any network here.
Yeah,
hi, Blessing, you're breaking.
You're breaking. We're trying to link up.
Oh.
Blessing, can you try disconnecting and joining again?
Yeah, just leave and rejoin again, please. Thank you. Okay.
Again.
So let me continue where I stopped.
I not agree. You have to answer my question. Go straight to the answer.
I'm going straight to the point now. That's what I'm doing.
His marriage, do you want him to keep revolving? I said something before, especially when somebody who pays your bills, somebody who puts you in the house, he's not happy, you're not making him happy. And maybe he's tried like a long time to make things work and it's not working. Do you think he should just stay there? You didn't answer the question.
That's what I'm trying to. Val, you're not listening to me. That's what I was explaining to you now. Wait. Okay. I'm explaining to you.
You're defensive. No, you're sounding defensive. Let's be honest. Hello, Blessing.
What I'm saying is, Blessing, Blessing, why are you freezing? Oh, Jesus. So okay, let me continue until Blessing's network is okay. What I'm saying is this, Val. I said when you're married, a woman should make sure that she satisfies her husband in every way she can. Do you understand? Giving her best. But you can't be 100% perfect as a wife. Every woman has their own flaws. Do you understand? Like a woman who cooks well, a woman who takes care of her husband well, takes care of the family well, woman who dresses well, looks good, gives her husband everything that she needs. The man will still go outside and cheat. True or false?
Men cheat. But you didn't answer my question. You are just talking about cheating. People cheat now. People cheat. Even you as a woman, women cheat. No. That's a fact. You asked a question. You said,
why are you saying women cheat? Don't generalize it. It's not all women that cheat.
You asked a question. And the question you asked, I am trying to answer it by asking you another question, and you are deviating. I asked you. You said you asked.
I'm not deviating.
You asked me a question. You said why? You said why would a man leave his wife to marry another woman? Then I asked you a question. When a man is going through traumas in his marriage, maybe for 5, 6, 7 years, and he couldn't take it anymore, then he decides to leave the marriage. You know, there is something you people, let me put it like that. Let me go very personal here. There is something I hate so much when it comes to how people judge things. You just don't wake up and start putting mouth on people's marriage without even knowing what they've been going through. People go through hell. 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, they keep battling. People go through hell in their marriage. But because you come on social media and see one thing, everybody will try to pin that thing down on that person. But you don't even want to know what happened before. This is something that I asked you right now. I said, give me the gospel answer. If these things happen, like if a marriage is crashing and a man cannot stay, and he decides to walk away, what happens?
Okay. No, when he wants to walk away, I think he should call his wife. Has he tried other means to rejuvenate the marriage? Has he gone through counseling? What has he done?
Tessie, listen, you think that a man, you think they don't talk about, I counsel marriages. Some people we handle their issues for 4 years, 5 years. That is the truth. I've been doing this for a long time. It's very sad I don't even go on social media. I don't even go online. I have a lot on my table. So I'm dealing with so much. I don't even want more people. So from experience, people go through these things. But at some point in their life, they will tell you that they can't handle these things anymore. They have tried. They've gone to various therapists. They've used different methods. You know, but at the end of the day, it still boils down to that thing you said before. Finding a common goal. A common goal will do so much in your marriage. One day a man wakes up and realizes that, oh, this woman I married, oh my God, we don't have things that we share in common. What is going on? I thought she's a good dresser. I thought this, I thought that, you know. But at the end of the day, you see that these things will fall apart. How long will a man keep saying all? And do you know that we human beings, we have this, you know, this issue of change. Do you know that some people hardly change? You agree with me? Some people hardly change.
Yes.
They take time to change. How many people have that time to endure? Although there is something that we might be talking about later, maybe not today, you know, it's like another discussion, marriage as a veil of prison. You know, that is what we're talking about, endurance and patience. But now, let's focus on these issues first. You know, so these things are things that, you know, when we see this kind of matter, you know, sometimes you try your best, you do, and you have to tell them to be happy. And when you tell a man to be happy, the man tries to be happy. He goes to what makes him happy. That's a fact. That is why people leave their marriages. I do this. I advise people to be happy. If I press you and press you and press you and press you, the one thing I will never do is to, you know, to choke you. I will just advise you, please, do something that makes you happy. And I'll tell the wife, do something that makes you happy. You know, by this time, these people start coming in and out. You see that they are finding a balance. The wife is not understanding that I'm not supposed to be here. The man will sound, sometimes it doesn't go wrong. Sometimes they break up and they still communicate. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's not just focus on the bad side.
Okay. All right. Val, I've heard your own side. Now that Blessing is online, I want Blessing to talk because you now, I don't understand you, Val. Bleh, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very okay. So now, Blessing, like I asked Val before this question, and I want to hear your own side of the story. I said there are some men, even though their wife is beautiful, their wife is caring, their wife satisfies them in every way a wife should satisfy her husband and her home. They still go out to cheat. Please, how can you explain that side? What's going on?
First of all, there is the person that instituted marriage, and that is God. Most of the time, people enter into marriage without the God factor. If you enter into marriage and not putting God first in that marriage and not building your foundation around the one that instituted marriage, most of the time, it doesn't work. That's number one. Now, a man who you will say the wife ticks all the box. You know, she's pretty, she's diligent, she's a home keeper, she does everything, but this man still goes out to cheat. Then don't you think there is something that is lacking? Nobody is perfect. There is something the man is looking for that is not seen. There is no how a woman will be perfect. But then that is where we talk about communication. What is it that you want? What is it that you look for that you're not seeing in this woman? Have you told her? And then you take your two left leg and go outside to look for another person. And the person you're meeting outside is still not perfect. That's where the problem is coming from. There is no how any woman, me, myself, I am not perfect. There are some places that, you know, this is somebody that you are diligent, you're smart, you are this, you're that. Maybe a child or two has come and you're slacking in some areas. And the man, instead of coming out to voice it out and let there be a dialogue, how are we going to meet up with this? You're lacking in this area and it's driving me out. When there is lack of communication, you see, some men, most men, I will say, they will say, I don't want to talk. I would rather go outside. Do you understand? So I think men don't communicate. Also women, let's not put it one way. There are some women, you see their husbands are diligent, they are hardworking, they are caring, but these women, they still go out to follow other men. It can be that way. You that is, you are an onlooker, you will say, this is a perfect family. She has a perfect husband. He has a perfect wife. But why is he doing like this? Why is she doing like that? There is something that is lacking, I believe. And it's good for them to sit down and talk about it instead of going the other way around. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much. I love that. Do you want to say something, Val?
Well, we've talked about communication before she came online, but the only thing, I love something she said, God, putting God first in your marriage. I think that is actually a vital key. It's a very important message, you know, because when you have God, you have fear. That is what I believe. If you do, and it's true, yeah, because going back to the cases I've handled, like 95% of them don't even have God first. So, Blessing, you made a very good point here. When you have God, you have everything. And God, when God leads your marriage, there won't be any problem. And so, Tessie, I don't know if you want to say another thing. There's another factor that I want to talk about.
Okay.
You can say whatever you want to say. I'll still talk about it. That conclude what
there's another factor also. Do you know that there are some men that have this mentality that if you stay, the more you stay with one woman, the more your manhood dies? Have you heard that before?
Yeah, some people say that they can't keep eating one
that the taste in the food is, you know. Eating different varieties. There are men that are like that. I've heard people say that one time or the other. You need to have varieties. Varieties is the essence of life. And so they tend to, okay, my wife is fair in complexion. I want somebody dark. My wife is on the big side. I want to test the lanky one. There are some men that, trying to test their hand on different species.
But another thing again.
See, there is something.
Sorry, please. Another thing again I noticed. Okay. Another thing I noticed. There are men that love plus size women a lot. Yes. And they end up marrying a slim lady. That's another factor. Then you now see them cheating on their wife with a very big lady. And you'll be wondering.
Sorry, we talked about self-knowledge. When I was talking about self-knowledge before blessing came, it's part of those things. What a man and a woman actually want before they go into marriage. Who do you want to spend the rest of your life with? So this is all about self-knowledge. It's a very selfish reason. I don't even see it as a reason. I see it as stupidity. Because I was trying to say something before, and this is just like, you can never cheat on someone you love, someone you truly love. Blessing, I don't know if you agree with me.
No, not 100%.
Somebody you love. When you love somebody, love is a beautiful thing. When you love somebody, a part of you is with them. A part of them is with you.
Sorry, please. Those that are sending requests to join the live, please, just in a few minutes, I'm going to accept one by one, okay? Please.
So, this whole stuff is something that we need to understand. And cheating steps in when the love starts failing. Let's not forget this. When the love starts failing, that is when cheating steps in. Do you understand? And there is this factor that I was talking about. That is lack of investment. Blessing, do you get me? Lack of investment in marriage. Investment is not all about business. It's not all about money. Time investment is also a key factor.
Yes.
How many hours in a day do you spend with your partner? These days, people press their mobile phones like they are pressing breath.
Yes.
So let's face facts. They press their mobile phone and they forget that somebody is by their side. Last year, December, I had this marriage issue with, these couples. The wife even takes her phone to the bedroom. She's video calling her girlfriend and she's dating at the same time. So these things are crazy. You have to invest your time. You have to invest your love. When a man comes back from work, you rush him. Hi, honey, are you back? How was your day? A man cannot just come back from work. You be like, hello, Emeka. I saw a lipstick on your shirt. Who is that? People hug people every day. No, let's face the fact. Yes. People hug people every day. So these are the things that you don't look at. And when a man starts seeing you as a nuisance, when a man starts seeing things he doesn't like about you, he feels repulsive. And these things keep going on and on and on and on. And the love will start deviating. And at the end of the day, you're asking me why men cheat. Then somebody somewhere, his secretary gives him attention. Hi, have you eaten today? Do you want to have anything? Can I get you this? Can I get you that? Tomorrow, he will start noticing that the girl is nice. Then especially the girl knows how to handle his business. Then the man will now start having one or two fights with the girl. Then the wife is there acting like a dog at home. The man comes, you fight him. You don't give him peace. You are angry about something, unforgiveness. You don't talk about things. You just keep doing what you're doing. Then you want the man to stay in that marriage. Men are like babies. If you don't know it now. Men are like babies. You must pamper a man. God created a man in a very special way. Men are babies. You must pamper a man. You must. This is something you must do. You must pamper a man. And if they're not getting it, forget it. They will feel that you don't really love them. And when a man feels you don't really love him, he feels that it's somebody else outside there. So you have to get this fact. So you can write on.
Okay. So you say with men love to be pampered. You're not answering my question again, Val. What about the woman that pampers her husband? Didn't you hear that part? The woman that pampers her husband, takes care of her husband, looks at her husband like a demigod, and still goes out to cheat. What about that one? I'm talking about
You're
that.
talking about the woman. Are you talking about the man? When that woman is trying to be perfect, do you actually know that? Do you actually know if the man is into her? Maybe she's trying her best.
Into her. So why did he marry her?
That still goes down to love fading away. So this is something I said before. You have to understand the genesis of the problem. If a woman is doing all this thing, doing all that thing, maybe the man has something buried in his heart. Like I said before, an internalized emotion. There is something he doesn't want to talk about. This thing is killing him. Maybe the wife did something at some point. We found out. It still goes down to communication that we're talking about. So, you see, you cannot fit it all.
Okay. All right. So can we go into, I want to ask a question. Blessing.
Yes.
Is it because I was talking to somebody and then, I don't really know the Bible like that, so but I know one or two things, okay?
Yes.
Somebody was saying that polygamy is in the Bible and God supports polygamy. Meaning a man can marry more than one wife.
The Old Testament.
So please tell me the biblical aspects. Okay, Blessing,
because
I know you.
Bible said something. A male and female created he them. A male and female. One man and one woman. That's the way God did it. But you know that human beings, we are free moral agents. We have a mind of our own. We choose what we want. And most times there are people that are insatiable. Somebody like Solomon in the Bible, he was a man of wisdom. He had all the wisdom in the world. But how many wives did he marry? And how many concubines? But do you know what? God allowed it. He allowed him. But at the end of the day, only he himself still said something. How did he conclude his life? He said, vanity upon vanity. Everything is what? Vanity. Because he saw that 1,000 women could not still give him that inner peace.